Okay, gang, we're back here with the part 2 of this tutorial for using the online version of Google Earth. And when we last left, we were showing you how to build a place mark. What we had already accomplished was to having input a picture. Well, first thing is we added a place mark, and we showed you how to locate it on the map. And you can edit it, of course. If you've put it in the wrong place, you can click on it and move it around. So let me see if I can actually do that. Let me close in here and see in the editing process. So let's see if this will do it. So if I can click on it, yeah, see, if I just go and click on the thing, you could put it somewhere else. Okay. All right. With as I'd mentioned, your rationale, your descriptions, you're going to write them all out. You're going to access your sources. You're going to read through those. You're going to take notes, and you're going to write it out. So I had found what I thought was a decent source here. Let's see, which one was it? I think it was this one. It's an encyclopedia from Times Maps, and it had what I thought was a decent introduction here. So introduction, background, hang on just a second. Yeah, so maybe this was the one. It looks like a pretty, since it is an encyclopedia, it's going to be a lot of stuff. So again, reading over it, and also I'm just going to do what I told you I'd done before, which is copy and paste. And again, I'm only doing that for expedience sake to show you how to build this tour. So that said, I'm taking shortcuts you shouldn't take, but it's just to show you how it looks. So, well, I put that in the wrong place anyway. Let's see. That's weird, the way it puts it in. I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to leave it as is. But, you can go through here and make it as professional looking as you like. In fact, I think you probably should. You realize you can take your assignments and export them in your portfolio, and you can show that to other schools you're trying to get into. You can, say, I know how to use this technology on a curriculum vitae, or your resume or whatever, and you can show them the work that you've created. So why not do it really well, not just for a good grade here, but maybe it builds, on something else that you do later. So I'm actually just going to type a bunch of stuff in instead of even doing that. So let's say I took this source and I used this source, so I can just go in and highlight it, copy it, drop it right into here. And again, edit everything you like, redo it, make sure it's pristine before you send it to me. But this is how you'd put in your information. Okay, this is your dialogue or your description box. All right, next is for your generic pen here. We want to give it a unique feature, and so I'm going to make it a different color. I've used orange, I've used green or whatever. I'm going to use purple with this one just because. And you can even click, so that's your color palette there. This one, if you'll click, you can see more icons or even upload icons. If you want to just do it fast, click something else in here and you're done. Really, literally, that's all you have to do. But again, if you take pride in your work, you're really, you're working towards something, you want it to look a certain way. Maybe you want to talk about the people in the area, which is what I would have done, to talk about the people of this area, since that was what my source was up here, Steppe Peoples of Central Asia. So that's the one I'm going to opt for. And again, you can grab it and move it around, but obviously it's on the Earth. So latitude and longitude will change. Even the altitude will change. It's in meters, but you could even change that if you wanted to, I think. But say I wanted to put it over here, it should reflect once everything's saved that the new position would be recorded there for you, even though I thought it would update here, but it doesn't seem to have. So if that's the case, anyway, you say, all right, well, let me see what this actually looks like. So we could say, all right, I'm done with that. And now I have my third place mark in here. You can again edit the place mark. You can, if you don't like anything about it, you can delete it and move on to something else. And this is where you're going to put your 5 features. So again, what we covered in these was, give me just a second. Okay, so I'm opening it up. So your 5 criteria are the place mark itself, the image, the substantive rationale. Why did you pick this place? Why was it important to you over other places? That's all you have to do in a basic paragraph there. And again, for your descriptions, 2 to 3 solid paragraphs, that ought to be enough. And then your sources are here as well. So that takes care of 2 more, the rationale and the description. Okay, sorry guys. I just had to make a quick edit because there was some sensitive information I needed to about a student who I'd been working with, and I just did not want to share their email with everybody that's ever going to see this video, so I had to remove them. But what I was picking up on saying from last time, the grade criteria again, sorry for the odd edit, but you need 5 of these place marks with, for each one, an image, rationale, description, unique push pin, and then the 5th of the criteria is to have 1 on every continent. So in this case, since I'm using grasslands, obviously I wouldn't use anything in Antarctica, but you can get grasslands everywhere else. So that being said, how do you send me this project once you have it done? Well, remember, don't click here and send me an export KML file, because it won't send what you've created here. What you want to do is to share the project with me. Now, you can see me. I'm here. That's my personal email address. Please don't use it other than with this project, okay? But this is the Google account I said I needed and that you need to be able to share with me what you've created so I can grade it. And again, that makes this way of doing it, instead of having to download the desktop version, so that people with certain hardware and whatever issues they have another out. Okay, so you can set your privacy settings here. I think editors can change permission and share. Viewers and comments can see option to download, print, and copy. I think that's in there somewhere. And so wherever, if there's more with the privacy settings, and maybe I should look further into that, but it's really difficult to do knowing what you see, because I can't share with myself. So I did work with this other person, and they mentioned, it's a fellow student, that there was a privacy setting. So if you can do that, then you're set. So sharing this would then mean that I'm going to copy the link. And so we're going to go back over to here to this document that we made, and let's put the link in. And there once I have that link, I can just click on that, and I should be able to view everything that you've created. So save this document, a Word document, upload it to the Dropbox, and you're done. Okay. So I don't think one way or the either version of Google Earth, one is easier or more difficult or whatever. It just is what it is. Use the one that you like best, so that or that works best for you, so that we can get this assignment graded. Now I've given you 2 different options for that. And so as always, feel free to email me within the course management system, not my Outlook email or my private email, and ask questions within the course, and I'll gladly answer those, and I will address them too for the entire class if they need to be shared. Okay, so I think I've covered this, and sorry it took so long, maybe about 24 minutes over the 2 videos, but this is it, and you guys should be ready to go, and I look forward to seeing your creations. Talk to you later. Bye.